Off-road trucks have given us quite a bit of drama this year here at X Games for Austin. My goodness me. And after the last race, which was the LCQ, we saw Travis Pastrana and CJ Greaves going through, and also Rusty Wallace going sky ground.
And it's, you know, he figured out it's actually the rotation of the energy is why it only happens that way. And when he was upside down, he goosed it and it flipped over again.
Rusty managed to continue, go straight back to the pits, where Nicole caught up with him.
Rusty Wallace's day is done. Clear signs from the fire suit that something did not quite go right. What happened in your LCQ?
I flipped it, and I was trying to pass her car underneath it, nailed it, got a lot of bite in the right rear tire, stood up and carried the left front about 3 foot, and I thought it was going to settle down right there, and she just tipped on over. When it tipped over, I mashed the gas again, it flipped clear over, and I kept going. Then the red flagged it. So, I don't know, the truck's still fine. The wheels are straight, the motor's running. I could have kept going, but the race is over.
Your X Games experience, your first one in the books officially, but how would you sum it up?
I would sum it up that I got my ass kicked, but I had a great time. I loved it, I really did. I respect all the stuff these guys are doing. I love what ESPN and ABC are doing. It's awesome, but I had a good experience. I had fun. I kept picking up speed and everything. I just didn't mean to end it this dramatic, but I did, so that's it.
Rusty Wallace, the NASCAR Hall of Famer, and now no longer officially an X Games rookie.
Maybe we'll see him back one day. Now this is the final. Creed with Jenner, Viso, Gordon, LeDuc, Brooks, Kincaid, Lyndike Jr., Greaves and Travis Pastrana coming through from the LCQ into the final.
And we could have picked any highlight, but look at this one. As the intensity ratchets up and guys are getting a little more aggressive, watch this. This is Viso and Kincaid. Kincaid's got to run. Viso starts to ease into the right of the ramp. The landing's narrower, and so this is something to keep an eye on. You see both cars slew sideways. The shocks settle the car down right away, and they got the really quick steering, so you can recover from lots of anything, but it's something to keep in mind. Now we've got 10 of these guys that are all going for gold here, so watch the intensity ratchet up and watch it get together over the jumps.
There's Robby Gordon. He had the bronze medal here last year. The gold medal, Abdali Lopez, from 12 months ago, is not in this final, so we're going to have a new gold medalist for our off-road trucks. There is Travis Pastrana. You can feel the energy. Look, he's crammed into that car. He's a tall guy. His knees nearly touching the bottom of the steering wheel. But if anybody has the concentration and the drive and the commitment to get a medal here today, it is Travis Pastrana. He's at the rear of the grid there with none other than the 199 on the front row. Creed with Jenner. Creed got a silver medal here last year. Robby Gordon's on the second row of the grid. The lights are going to go green. We are racing. Not a great start for Gordon. It was a little bit slow off the line, and it looks like it's going to be into the first corner. It's going to be Creed who leads into the first corner. Jenner is third at the moment. EJ Viso is fourth. Then we have got Robby Gordon. This is our 12-lap finale.
And LeDuc got a good start as well. Got around Jenner up front.
So then, Kyle LeDuc, who is on the 99, is going to take the Joker immediately. He's going to keep the momentum. He's going to keep the speed and rush down the Circuit of the Americas tarmac onto the Joker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks taking the Joker immediately as he gets the front end to bite in as he goes around the hairpin across the line, completing the first lap of 12. It's going to be Creed who leads, the 17-year-old leads.
Kincaid with a big run, head of steam, trying to get down the inside of Jenner. Gets there into third.
He's third. Robby Gordon being pushed out of fourth. He's fifth at the moment. Jenner reaching for the skies as he now goes onto the infield area. We ride on board with Robby Gordon.
Out the front, Robby Gordon. You see that's third and fourth right in front of him.
Onto the dirt goes Gordon, and somebody's gone sideways. Was that the man behind Gordon? I can't see who it is. Looks like Jenner.
Jenner.
So he is all the way to the back. Burt Jenner, what cruel luck for Burt Jenner. Look at the run by Gordon. He's got another position. So Gordon He's always
It's
alive.
around Kincaid. Kincaid took the Joker, so it was slow on the straightaway. Did exactly what Kincaid did to Jenner the lap before. So now can Robby close that gap?
He's in the bronze medal position at the moment. The gold is still held by Creed from LeDuc. LeDuc, who has done the first 180 odd miles in the Baja 500 yesterday, flew back overnight.
Creed's going to put his Joker in the bank now, see where he comes out. This is where all the fireworks happened in the LCQ.
This is the telling moment for the race. It looks like Creed has got it back on the stagger, but LeDuc has got a great run. He's got a great head of steam. I mean, he nearly taxed the back of Creed's truck. My goodness me, I thought they were going to be piggybacking, and LeDuc has got a great drive, Tommy, as he hits the ramp again, but he's got the inside line.
And he's next to him.
He's next to him on the inside line. Don't hit the grass. Don't hit the straw bales. You'll get a stop-go penalty or even a stop-and-hold penalty as we are coming up to the halfway point in this race. LeDuc is flying.
And remember, he closed the gap on Robby Gordon in their quarterfinal. He's got given Sheldon Creed all he can handle. And if they're not careful, Robby Gordon's going to make this a three-way battle here pretty quick.
So there you have it. Gold, silver, bronze. Going over the top of our camera, pushing, nudging, all the way into the first corner goes LeDuc. Fabulous racing. Gordon is getting closer. Gordon is getting closer with the orange number 7. Creed's holding a very defensive line. What mature driving from the 17-year-old who leads this race ahead of a 33-year-old.
He's definitely being defensive. He's getting where LeDuc wants to go before he gets there, and then not overshooting the apex and getting decent runs off. A little bit of what we saw with Robby, where LeDuc was so quick entering the corner, like this part right here. But Creed just doesn't make a mistake and gets to the power early coming off.
Creed already a victor in the Stadium Super Trucks at the Clipsal race in Adelaide, Australia, and also in St. Petersburg. He continues to lead this race. 2 foot of suspension travel on the rear end of these trucks here at X Games. But Robby Gordon, NASCAR victories, Champ Car victories, podium in the Dakar, stage victories in the Dakar, Baja 500, Baja 1000, I could go on forever. He's closing in third. Is this a look? Is this a look? Not quite enough of a straight there.
Hey, look, he hit that curve big time. Bicycle's up. Here comes Gordon.
Going to take a wide line into this final hairpin. Gordon, we saw in previous races though, Tommy, he's very smooth. Oh, LeDuc has spun! LeDuc has lost that second position and a potential silver here. And there's a black flag being shown there to LeDuc. Ooh. Huh. So it was on LeDuc. So a black flag being shown to LeDuc. We'll have to wait for confirmation of the precise reason. Meanwhile, it's Sheldon Creed who leads this race from Robby Gordon. Robby Gordon had the bronze medal here 12 months ago. He's in the silver at the moment. Everybody going up a notch at the moment after the loss of Abdali Lopez in the LCQ with a problem with his truck.
Look at this, is exactly what Creed did in his quarterfinal. 17-year-old.
Black flag, truck 99. Black flag, truck 99, penalty box, this lap.
So that's for LeDuc with the black truck. He's in third position at the moment.
Bronze medal position. That's going to promote Arie Luyendyk Jr. into the medals. LeDuc doesn't want to come in, but if he doesn't come in soon, they'll just stop scoring that truck.
They'll just wipe him from the computer screens as he chucks it sideways. Fantastic. Arie Luyendyk, a completely different style through the left-hander. Now the penalty box is there by that big X. Does he take it? Oh dear, he's going to be in the sin bin, isn't he?
Now, one thing, ordinarily in most racing, when you get a penalty, you start arguing your case on the radio. The radios only go one way in this series. The series steward talks to all the trucks at once, so everybody in the race heard that, but they can't talk back and argue their case.
So the headmaster, his word is final as Creed continues to lead. Has he got another opportunity?
Yeah, what he might be doing, he might be trying to build a gap so that he can stop and maybe get out in front of Arie Jr.
Okay then, here we go, on the brakes. Look at the car just coming towards us. on the dirt over the jump.
When they come to the penalty box, they would probably bypass the ramp on the right and go into that little XGames Joker area.
But it's very difficult.
Penalty box this lap, or you will be disqualified.
But it's also, Tommy, very difficult to hear. Big open pipe.
We're not sure what he did. But he's been seeing the flag waved at him. You know, he might not know what he did and think, you know, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not stopping, and I'm going to argue it after the case. We'll see how that works out. Usually doesn't work out once they pull your scorecard.
They certainly don't. So Sheldon Creed continues on. Robby Gordon gets it nearly up on two wheels, but he will be able to control that. Here comes LeDuc.
No penalty box.
No penalty box. He's going to get disqualified after what the steward said over the radio, race director. So that's a shame for LeDuc. That's a shame because he'd driven so well. Come home from Ensenada, Mexico after the Baja yesterday. But it's Sheldon Creed, not a mark on that truck. What an exemplary drive.
You know, when I was talking to various guys around the paddock, one person left out Sheldon Creed. I said, what about Creed? And they said, too wild. I said, that was interesting because, like I said, he's been impressive matching Robby Gordon on wins since he joined the series pretty much. Oh!
Was that?
Red flag.
There must have been a red flag. There must have been a red flag. And that is the race stopped because we've had a big accident by Keegan Kincaid, who's gone over on the home straight. He has landed back on his wheels. You can see that he's removed the net.
Highlight here.
This is going to be... Oh, is he going to land short? No, he's going to land sideways. Oh, my goodness me. You're never going to catch that one. And he goes over once, twice, 3 times, 4 times before it lands on its wheels. That is a big accident, but great news that Kincaid is out and okay, and proof that Robby Gordon's crew build strong race trucks.
When I saw him sideways there on the other end of that jump, I knew that was going to be a big one. It's amazing how much energy the shocks took out of it at first, but once it started flipping, there was nothing to slow it down.
Goodness me. Over and over it went. We've seen some trucks landing sideways, but for Kincaid, let's have another look at this. Tom, it's not that car, it's this car. He was sideways on the way up.
Yeah, and he doesn't, like I said, watch how much, he doesn't flip on the initial, but then it goes, and once it gets to the firm bits on top is what really kind of pole vaults it.
That's an egg beater of a crash. You're going to come out thinking you've been inside a washing machine.
Whoa, and another car unsighted.
And that was EJV, so we have now had confirmation that Sheldon Creed has taken the gold medal for off-road trucks here at X Games for 2015. Robby Gordon takes the silver, and Arie Larendyke Jr. takes the bronze here in Texas. Riding on board with your gold medalist, Sheldon Creed, silver last year and gold as a 17-year-old driver. This guy's future is so bright, it's just blinding. What a superstar for the future. No. What a superstar for now. Sheldon Creed, gold medal here in Austin. And Tommy, the race was cut short by a couple of laps, but he was keeping even Robby Gordon behind. Yeah,
he wasn't making a lot of inroads into that lead. I think Creed was probably kind of monitoring the gap.
Now, LeDuc on the very first lap took the Joker. He then rejoined in second position. LeDuc, did hit the wall there after pretty well going up on 2 wheels and holding that second position. But then he got very sideways on his own accord.
No, I think he was getting helped by Robby there.
Do you think there was a bit of love going on there? As Robby had a grandstand seat of LeDuc going on 2 wheels and then setting up that tight left-hander. Meanwhile, Nicole Briscoe is with a brand new X-Games gold medalist.
That's right, Sheldon Creed just about to get his gold medal here. He's all smiles. I'll let you take it away. There you go. You won the silver here last year. Now you go one step further up on the podium. What does this mean to you?
Man, this is rad. You know, I just want to come here this year and back it up and do win 1-1-1, and so sick, dude. To be an X Games gold medalist, that's so rad and something that I've been looking to do since I was little. So that's one thing tracks is, you know, these things are so cool, and you know, just like my RC car, you know, I can, you know, beat it up so bad, and that's just how these trucks are. You can beat them up so much, and they still live. So, you know, I got to give it to Traxxas, get me out here, and you know, this is rad. Thank you guys. And you know, I saw Robby coming. I was just being really patient and just running my lines, and I knew I had to step it up there the last couple laps, and I'm calling right there. So I don't know. Thank you guys, my dad, and all the crew guys over at Stadium Super Trucks, Robby, everyone that helps me out. Thank you guys. This is a dream come true.
Sheldon Creed, congratulations, a gold medalist at X Games just after finishing his junior year in high school.
We're just trying to compute that up here in the commentary box, Nicole. We're just trying to work that one through. But he's got a 100% medal record at X Games. Let's take a look at Sheldon Creed with our Fram cam. So, on the right-hand side, he got a great start when the lights went green.
He actually built himself a little bit of a gap, and even through the Joker, enough of a head of steam. And he defends here into turn one as LeDuc's closing on him. LeDuc gives him a shot, but he's got it gathered up, and LeDuc pushes for everything he's worth and bicycles it up into the fence. And that gives him a little bit of a breather while Robby has to deal with LeDuc. Happy young man. Now here we go. This is gold medal Sheldon Creed, silver Robby Gordon, and bronze Arie Luyendyk Jr. with the disqualification.
That was dramatic off-road trucks. Meanwhile, we hand over to Brandon Graham and Tony Hawk to continue our coverage.